Right, hello and welcome. This is another lunchtime mini ham radio outing. I've brought with me a few different bits of equipment that I've brought with me. I've got the tripod this time with some radios already attached, nice and simple. I've got the M1 ECC antenna coil and whip, chuck that on there. And I brought with me the Discovery 599, the new radio, to try out in the vehicle. It's a beautifully warm day here in the UK, not complaining, just a bit too hot for sitting out on a park bench out in the sun. So I'm parked here, a nice bit of shady part of a local country park. So I'm going to set up and then I'll just show you around a little bit, and then we'll get a radio on and see if we can make a contact. So I've got two 5 metre or 5 and a bit metre radials going out that way, one that way. I've also clipped on a bunch of these, but I might untangle them. There's a big thick wire, a big thick bunch of wires there. Can't do with rubbish being on the ground. So right, let's get the radio on. Right, everywhere's a little bit muddy in here still from the festival I went the other week. So just 10 watts again on the Discovery radio, just giving it a few outings, getting used to using it, getting used to the dials and the sounds and the intricacies of the radio. I have now got a LiFePO battery rather than a LiPo battery, and this is running at 13.2 volts. So hopefully that has solved the first problem I had with the radio, which was too much voltage coming in from the LiPo battery. I've got the windows down in this vehicle, but it's still hot already. Let's put these little legs out. I said on the last video with this radio, I'm really impressed with the quietness of the noise. I don't know how to explain this. The signals are really stand out against the back of the noise, even on the weaker stations where with other radios I've got a feeling I might struggle to hear the signal, hear the voice. Whether it's a combination of the narrow EQ, the narrow band, audio band of the speaker really helps to separate from the noise, but it is really good. Yota. At Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable. Yeah, Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Mike 0 Sierra Juliet Tango Portable, correct?
Negative. Sierra Zulu Tango. Sugar Zulu Tango. QSL.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable, correct?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're 5-9 into the UK. The name is Carl, Charlie, Alpha, Romeo, Lima, QSL.
Okay, QSL here, the name is Post of Alpha Uniform Lima 73.
Yeah, 73, bye bye.
Sugar 5, 1 Bravo Mobile, calling on 20, and standing by.
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Mike 0.
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango, Sugar Zulu Tango Portable, QSL.
Okay, Roger. Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango Portable. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming back. You're 5x7. 57. Name here is Bradley.
I've not done a wild camp for ages, for a long time, and this is a perfect radio for that. The weight of the battery, or the lightness of the battery, and the radio, as well as the antenna, makes for a very good wild camping ham radio setup.
For you. Bye, bye, Nacho, bye bye.
Just to give you a heads up on some videos that are, fingers crossed, coming up soon. I'm meeting up with Mike 0, Victor Uniform Echo Chris, who's the guy behind radiostuff.com, the end-fed half-wave antennas that I use. Chris is the one that gifted me those antennas. I predominantly use those if I'm doing any car camping, whereas like today I'm just using the mill whip and that lot, which is pretty damn good for a very quick setup like this today. But the end-fed half-wave is what Chris has donated to the channel. So I'm meeting up with Chris soon for an overnight camp, and he's going to bring a few bits and bobs to try out. Maybe even just bring some antenna bits with him. So I'm hoping just to get a few thoughts from Chris on the hobby. And also, as I said earlier, I'm going to try and get out for a wild camp, dust down some of my wild camping equipment. I've not done it for many years. I've not really wild camped properly for a number of years now. About 5 years ago, probably about 5 years ago, I was wild camping in winter, so I got a heavier bag and all that kind of stuff. I think this was before I started the channel. I had a bit of an accident. I fell off a fence with all of my camping gear, and I prolapsed the disc in my back. You know, the squishy bit between the discs. I prolapsed it's a bit like imagine a jam donut, and you hit a jam donut with a hammer, the jam squirts out. That was what happened to me back, and it's taken a few years to recover from that. Lots of physio, all that kind of stuff. But now my fitness is back, weight's come off, and I should be able to get out more with the backpack. I just need to get back into being organised. When you don't do this kind of stuff for ages, it takes a while to get all the right equipment, take the right equipment, and to plan it all. So hopefully a wild camp before it gets too gnarly during the winter. Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Very weak your signal, sorry. Not copy. Okay. Please, this is radio 270.
Right, short and sweet that was. Lunchtime. Lunch was lovely. A few contacts in the log. Another trip out with the radio. The setup took about 10 minutes to set up, so really is chucking the boot of the vehicle, and then within a matter of minutes you can be on the air. So definitely a lunchtime arrangement. But thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next video. So bye bye for now.